So I want to start running, but I've never ran and I'm not a runner. So I've joined this. And it's a 5 kilometer run and it's a dress up, which will be a lot of fun. First few weeks will be on the treadmill and then I'll head outside. So a couple of weeks ago, I started running on the treadmill and I was doing at a speed of probably 7.3, 3-minute run, 1-minute walk, 3-minute run, 1-minute walk. And I'd get up to about 3.5 kilometers and it would take some time for me to get there. Did that for a couple of weeks, but I was really struggling with extending from the 3 and the 5 minute, but I was just so puffed. And my cardiovascular fitness is quite good because I swim. So I was sharing my stats to ChatGPT and he was saying, I call him he, was saying, you're going too far. You want to start to build up the length of time. I'm like, no, I feel like I'm going really slow. He said, can you talk while you do that? Absolutely not. I cannot talk at all. So I said, I want you to turn it down to where you can talk and start to see how long you can run at that. So I thought, oh, okay, well. So the next session I did, I turned it right down to 7. No, I still can't talk. So I turned it down to 6.8 and it was right. I could run for 10 minutes and have a drink off for a minute and then do that again. He was right. It was that I was running too fast, which is crazy why I didn't click to that because I would never swim like that and think I could swim. If I'm doing a distance, I swim really slow. So the next session I did the same and I started to increase the time to 15 minutes and then I have a drink and then continue on. And I did up to 5 kilometers the other week. So that's great. I have it on an incline of 1%. Now I haven't been outside to run because a year ago I tried this same thing, but I realized now that I had the speed on way too high. And when I went outside to run, I don't know, maybe I was running too fast then, or it's just too hard, but my knees just for days after would kill. So the difference this time, I'm hoping, is I've been doing a fair bit of strength training and I'm trying to do single leg exercises to increase the strength of my hips. The other day when I went on the treadmill, I turned it the incline to 1.5 and I really felt a difference. My legs were way more tight and I could only get to a bit past 4 kilometers. The next step I have to do is to try running outside without the treadmill. ChatGPT tells me not to try and do the distance, not to try and aim to do 5 kilometers, but to try and just run for 20 minutes and to go slow. The proof will be tomorrow when I head outside to run. Okay, so here I am. I'm going to start my first outdoor run. It's on and off raining outside, a bit cold, but I'm not making excuses. The idea is to just go at a pace that I can talk at, which will probably be walking. And this track, I think, is about 3.5 kilometers, so I will probably walk most of it, but we'll see how we go. Oh, okay, well, that's done. That was not easy and I was really puffed. I did not run at all. I probably ran a bit less than half the way and I found it quite hard compared to the treadmill. It was 3.8 kilometers in 36 minutes. I'll send this to ChatGPT and he'll tell me you're too fast or practically walking. My body needs to definitely get used to it. My back started to ache, more my left side, which is my weaker side. So I need to continue doing those single leg exercises. When I've tried before, my knees start to hurt later. So we'll see how that goes. But I tried not to push it. Actually, I couldn't have done more. Often ChatGPT asks me, was it your cardio or your legs that gave out? And honestly, I think it was more my cardio that it just wasn't coping with it. That just felt really hard. You can see that I'm still sweating and I did a walk afterwards. So what I'm going to do is keep doing what I'm doing for about a month and share again. So I'm going to do an outdoor run only once a week and then do the treadmill the other days. When I say the other days, like I swim, so I'm only going to do the treadmill probably twice a week, so run 3 times a week. That's it. I don't want to go crazy on it. It's just let's see how we go. And I'm here for the long haul, not the short quick. I have an event in mind in January, which is a 900-meter swim, outdoor swim, ocean swim. It was probably going to be in the bay, actually. And then a 7-kilometer run. Obviously, 7 kilometers. Well, that just seems impossible at the moment. So that's an aim. I'm sure I could try a 5-kilometer before, but even that is not a thing I could do, I would imagine, in the next couple of months. But we'll see. But I'm here, and it didn't rain. It did not rain.